All right, so today we will be talking about setting up a B Hyve irrigation controller for your irrigation system at your home and transitioning that from a Hunter system that is probably included when you purchased your house. So, first thing we want to do is we want to go to the irrigation control box and unplug the Hunter. That's important. You don't want any power going to the Hunter irrigation. So, you'll see that there's a plug coming out of the Hunter controller. You can just unplug that, and that way we can get started. Next thing you really want to do is make sure that you take pictures of all of the wires in the controller so that if there are any situations or issues, we can put them back in the right order. So take pictures of all of the wire connections that you have. That's going to be important for a couple of reasons. One, if you need to go back to anything, but also for setting up the actual B Hyve, we need to know the order. And you can see in this one that there's two sets of wires on the Hunter. One is the power, which is that yellow and white and blue. And then the second set are the actual zones and the common wire, which is that lower panel with the white and the red, blue, green, yellow, black, and brown wires. All right, so next thing we want to do is we want to take the B Hyve controller and we want to make sure that we add power to that. So with your B Hyve box, you'll get a power cord, and you take that cord and you plug them into the 24 volt in section of the actual controller. Now don't plug this into the outlet at this point. Really, we're just setting it up. So take the power cord and use a small screwdriver, undo the screws, put the wires into the slots, and then tighten them back up so you've got that done. And then what we want to do is we want to take the wires from the Hunter and insert them in the same numbers that we did. The one thing you'll see is there is a common, and the common is where we put the white wire. It's usually the white wire that's the common, but you can always go back to your photos that you had. And what you do is you take that white wire and put it in the common, and then you put all of your other wires in the same number slots that were with the Hunter. So straightforward, just take the red, put it in the 1, and blue into 2, whatever your design is on your Hunter, just do that, and you should have them all set up in the same order. And then what you want to do is you want to plug the B Hyve into the outlet, and then you can attach your app from your phone to the B Hyve. So you have to download the app from your phone and get that app on there. And then what you do is you turn on the B Hyve, and you'll see that it flashes blue, which means that it wants to connect to your phone. So sync those up and then follow the instructions that are in the app to set up each zone. It's pretty straightforward. It guides you through each zone at a time. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or if you got a 4 zone, 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll ask you the soil conditions. It'll ask you the slope, that type of thing. And once you've done that, you're basically set. You can test the system, and the irrigation system will be automatically controlled. It connects to a weather app so that if there's going to be rain in the forecast, it won't water. If it's sunny, it will water. Each zone you can set for different times and different lengths, that type of thing. So pretty straightforward, something that most people can do. Just make sure you have the power off when you disconnect the wires, take photos, reconnect it in the exact same manner. Use the white common wire to make sure that's in, and hopefully that helps you get savings on your irrigation.